everybody. So as we have seen in our last session that we have installed SAP, and we also seen the prerequisite before installing SAP. So today we are going to see the post installation activities. So in the post installation activities, the first and most important thing is SAP GUI. SAP GUI is nothing but it's a graphical user interface. So I already explained before that SAP runs on 3 layers, which is presentation, application, and database layer. So as we have seen that we installed database MaxDB, so that is our database server, and you also seen SAP installation, which is you have seen the application instance, right, which is our application layer. And so the third layer is presentation layer, which is GUI. So you are going to see the installation of GUI, and once you install the GUI, you can able to connect to the SAP server. Okay, so let's go and install SAP GUI. So how to install GUI? You need to have SAP GUI software, okay, which you can get it from service marketplace or any other website. So once you install SAP, you will see an SAP management console on your desktop, okay, and make sure that's up and running. It should be great, okay. And so I will also explain like how to start and stop the SAP system, okay. Now without SAP GUI I cannot able to connect to SAP, right? So I have to install SAP GUI. So now here, as I told that the SAP GUI version 7.20, it depends upon what kind of installation you are installing, right? So for example, say we have lot of SAP version 4.7, ECC 6.0, NetWeaver 7.1, 7.2, and so, right? So but SAP GUI also support the version. You cannot, like in if you're installing an older version like 4.7 and you're trying to log in with 7.2 SAP GUI, it won't connect. So it supports only that GUI version which it supports to that 4.7 or ECC 6.0 or NetWeaver 7.1. So now since we have NetWeaver 7.03, so it supports 7.20 GUI. So to install GUI, double click on this and open. So what it will do, it will extract the components from its installation. Since this GUI will support all the other components of NetWeaver, like there are components like DI, EP, which is Enterprise Portal, MI, and other components. So with this front end, you can connect to any system, SCM, SRM, CRM, any system you can connect. Okay, so this is very simple installation. So we call it as a front end installation. Okay, so once it's installed, then you need to configure the SAP logon. You already seen in my previous session like how we configure an SAP logon. Like you need to have your IP address, host name, and instance number and SID. So say next year and click on SAP GUI for Windows and select next. It will proceed with the installation. So this is how you have to install the same way what I am installing SAP GUI. And in the company also, you will be provided with the software, or you can download it from the service marketplace if you get the credential for OSS. Okay, so you will get when you join a company, SAP company or any other company, they will provide the SAP credentials, OSS service marketplace, where you can go and download the software. So this GUI is installing in your C program files in the directory SAP. Okay, so So once that this GUI is installed successfully, you will find an icon on the desktop, SAP logon. Okay, that is where you need to go. See, now you have seen that SAP logon, right? So SAP front end installed successfully. Close that one and double click on SAP logon. When you double click on that, now the first thing is that you won't find any system first of all, right? So in the company you need to create the systems. Now since here is one system which is already I have given previously, I will delete it and I will create one more time so that you should know when you start doing configuration. Okay, so see there is no system here now. Okay, so I remove that whatever the predefined system which I have assigned before. Now to create configuration you have to click on new, say next, and here you have to specify, like I'm saying, this is my development server, okay, or development system. Okay, so I will mention like DEV or NSP since we are set is NSP, and you can provide either your IP address or your host name. So like application server is nothing but you can either define your host name, that means your computer name, or you can define the IP address. Okay, and instance number already we see while doing the installation the instance number was 00. Whatever system ID, it is NSP. Okay, so these three informations are very important. Okay, so once you properly enter, then you need to say next, and here you no need to do anything. I mean, like, don't select anything here, just say next. Now here the language should be English. Okay, and click on finish. So now the system you can see in your SAP logon pad. So once you double click on this SAP logon pad for that particular system, it will go and connect to your SAP system. So this is how you are to do this post installation activity once you are done with your SAP installation. I hope you understood this post installation activity. In our next session you are going to see more about what are the other things you have to install for the post installation. Thank you so much.